let's get straight into it, because we went to the cinema this week, and it was a date movie, really. But, you know, we weren't on a date. We were two guys who enjoy each other's company. That's why we go to the cinema, so neither of us talk. I'm going to give you the synopsis now. A divorced couple teams up and travels to Bali to stop their daughter from making the same mistake they think they made 25 years ago. The movie is the romantic comedy Ticket to Paradise. So, George Clooney, Julia Roberts, together once again. And I'm going to throw it over to my good friend Cockney John, and he can give you his view straight away.
Right, it was predictable. You could almost say the lines as the actors were saying them themselves. You could see the twists a mile off. You knew exactly what was going to happen. And I just loved it. It was brilliant. It was hilarious. It was well funny. It was like anyone who knows the pure comedy joy of sitting down and watching Midsummer Murders will appreciate this film.
I mean, if
you know exactly what's going to happen. There's no surprises whatsoever. The sort of random boyfriend, his actual job is to grow seaweed. It's the most ridiculously rubbish film in the world, but it's amazing, and I'm definitely going to watch it again. Like, there's not a chance that I will never see this film again. I will watch it, I reckon, a few times, definitely, within the next year. Because it's a great way to spend some time.
If they need quotes for the DVD/Blu-ray packaging, and it's not Adam and Cockney John's Big Movie Podcast, it's like sitting down and laughing at Midsummer Murders?
Midsummer Murders, it is.
That's insane. That's hilarious.
We've all seen Midsummer Murders.
But I will join Cockney John. It was very predictable. It was very easy. But when you're talking about you want to give up basically an hour and 40 minutes of your time, and you just want to get lost with beautiful, picturesque scenes, two of absolute
beautiful
Hollywood
people, beautiful scenery,
Hollywood royalty. And listen, we touched upon this last week, and we are two straight males who have, you know, respect for the male form. And let me just say, at 61 years of age, George Clooney...
He's ridiculous.
...is absolutely
He's
pathetic.
Ridiculous.
If I've not looked like that when I was like 16.
He makes me feel so bad. Yeah.
It does. It does. Like, when I was 16 in my pomp, like rugby 4 times a week, football 3 times a week, I was the fittest. I think I could see an ab. Like, I could see at least one ab. George Clooney is 61, and he is shredded wheat. It is insane.
Would you remember you turned round to me during the film and you were like, his entire outfit's from Marks and Spencer's, and he looks amazing.
Yeah.
He was wearing like chinos, a cotton shirt, and like some pumps.
It's just insane, and you know, focusing on purely positives, because it is such an uplifting film. I mean, if you look at the ratings online, it's kind of not, you know, 6.4 out of 10 on IMDb, 70% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Because it is a rubbish film. It is a rubbish film. But it's amazing.
Yeah, and it's
not good, but it's brilliant.
It's easy. What? It's not good, but it's brilliant. You sound like a complete and utter goat.
It doesn't make sense. It should be awful, but it's not. It's incredible. I had such a good time, and I genuinely can't wait to watch it again.
Yeah, I mean, I think, you know, George Clooney and Julie Roberts together again, absolutely unreal. Great chemistry. The girl, Caitlin Diva, I think her name is, or Deva. She's been in quite a few things. I know she was in Booksmart. She is fantastic as the daughter. It's just a real good film. Like, one of those where if you're chilling on a Sunday with your partner and you're thinking to yourself, oh, what could we watch? Or should we go back over and watch an old episode of Friends or something like that? Bang this on, and I guarantee you will laugh.
Yeah, watch this.
It's just good vibes. And I think at this time of life, with everything that's going on in the world, sometimes George Clooney and Julia Roberts in a beautiful setting in Bali just makes you feel a little bit better. So let's get on to the ratings. Cockney
Just
John.
watching pretty people.
Exactly, yeah.
Just watching pretty people have
with
fun.
with the clothes on, not like Cockney John does on a daily basis. So let's get on to the ratings. Cockney John, what are you saying?
I mean, with all due respect, it should be a 2, but I'm giving it a 4. 100%.
He's so willy-nilly. It's like, it should be a 2, but I'm giving it a 4. I am going...
Should.
So,
it should.
So your
I
rating...
could have wrote the script for it.
True,
I
but
could
you
have
would have
wrote
got you'd have got the grammar wrong.
I'm giving it a 4.
You'd have got the grammar wrong like you did at the start of the app.
I would have given her drunk best friend a much bigger part.
Yeah, she was good. She was funny.
Definitely.
She deserved a bit more.
I wanted to see more of her.
So your rating...
But yeah, 4.
4 Sandys?
Yeah.
4 Sandys. Just
sheer enjoyment.
I'm going to give it 3 Harry Stampers. And listen, 3 is nothing to turn your nose apart. 3 is solid. I would have given it a 4, but then I think I want to set my stall out and be honest. I don't want people going in thinking that it's going to be, one of the best films ever. It's a great watch. It's enjoyable. It's funny. It's just really... The word I would describe it as is just chilled. There's no stress. There's just nothing but good vibes. So 3 Harry Stampers from me, and we highly recommend Ticket to Paradise whenever you get the chance to watch it. And to be fair, let's be honest, it's not an IMAX film. It's not necessarily you need to watch it on cinema, even though I highly recommend a 15-foot George Clooney's torso. But
smiling down on you.
Exactly. I mean, God almighty, I nearly drowned in his eyes. But what a film. 3 Stampers, 4 Sandys, Ticket to Paradise. Make sure you check it out.